Hi everyone, Andy here from Wearside Youth for Christ. This is assembly number 3 of the Emotion series. And standing next to me is Laura, and standing behind me is Lauren, because we've got a little bit of a game for you. We're here in our office, the church at Enoch Baptist Church. Now, Laura, what are we going to do?
Okay, so for this game, I have got a balloon here and a balloon pump, and I'm going to pump up this balloon so that it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to release the balloon. And the challenge is that Andy and Lauren have to try and catch the balloon in their cups. Okay, and this is going to help you to understand a little bit about the emotion that you're going to be thinking about this week. So, are you ready, everybody?
We're ready.
Ready for landing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's start pumping it up. Hope it doesn't explode on him.
Come on, Laura.
Work out for the day. Okay, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. He's got it!
Yes! Balloon number 2, Lauren. Are you going to catch this one?
Oh, yeah. Go. Second time, Lauren.
Go, Laura.
Nice.
This is a proper workout. Right, here we go.
Here we go. Balloon number 2, Andy and Lauren, who's going to get it? 3, 2, 1, go! This is yours, Lauren. This is yours. Here we go. Balloon number 3. Almost there, almost there. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Caught without the cup. There we go.
Well, hope you enjoyed that. It was ones each, with one dropped on the floor. Well done to Laura for doing all of that. Pumping up all the balloons. We'll see you in a minute for the little thought. So, hope you enjoyed the game that we've just played. And why did we do that? And what's the theme today that we're thinking about? Well, today's theme is we're thinking a little bit about anger. We're thinking about anger. Now, in that activity, we were trying to blow up a balloon. It was trying to be pumped up, and then it was let go, and then we had to try and catch it in the cup. But I don't know about you, but sometimes for you and for me, our anger can just build up and build up and build up and build up and build up. And then it just kind of goes and just explodes, doesn't it? You kind of get the idea. I think we can all be a little bit like that. I've got to be honest, right? When I first got married, I tried to be really, really patient with my wife, and I'm sure she tried to be really patient with me. But there were some kind of times where it was like, well, I'm going to let that go. But I was really angry, and then I let it go, and then I was getting more angry. And in the end, it was just like, and you just say something that you regret, and you do something that you wish you hadn't done sometimes. And I'm sure all of you can experience things like that, where you've allowed your anger to build up, and then you've said something and you've done something and it's hurt another person, or that something has happened to you as a result of another person's anger. And sometimes our anger can get the better of us, and we can all experience that. But for me as a Christian, I believe it's really, really important that we learn how to deal with our anger. Do you know what? In the Bible, it talks about, in your anger, do not sin. So if you like, anger's not wrong. You know, anger is just a part of who we are. We can get angry about things, but actually the real challenge is how do we deal with the anger that we have? Do we allow our anger to get the better of us and to say and do things which really aren't helpful? Or do we kind of let those things go and deal with things in the right way? Because like I said before, the Bible says, in your anger, do not sin. So I wonder this morning, are you the kind of people who allow your anger to build up and build up and build up and build up, and then it just kind of explodes all over the place? Or are you the sort of person who just gets angry really quickly and doesn't think about what you're going to say, about what you're going to do? You just kind of just can't control it. It just kind of gets the better of you. I wonder what kind of situations that you're facing and that you're dealing with. You know, I believe also as a Christian that anger that we hold on to inside can only damage us. And actually what we need to do is let that anger go. We need to let that go. Like the song in Frozen says, I'm not going to do it. Let it go, right? We actually need to let that anger go. And we need to be able to forgive and to be able to allow that anger to go so that we're not hold on to it, so that it's not allowing us to become bitter and all of those kind of things, because ultimately that anger will not do us any good. And I believe that we need to allow that anger to just go so that we can move on with our lives. So young people, I wonder, is it something that you have a problem with, being angry? Perhaps you just fly off the handle really quickly. Perhaps you're somebody who holds on to that anger and you're really quiet about it. Or perhaps you just like fly off the handle and say things and do things and punch things and all of that kind of stuff. I wonder how you deal with your anger. And remember that verse in the Bible that says, in your anger, do not sin. Really think about it. How are you going to deal with your anger? And are you going to allow that anger to make you do things which are really not helpful? Or are you going to allow that anger to be perhaps channeled in a positive way? You know, Jesus in the Bible got angry, but he got angry over something that wasn't fair and that wasn't right. And actually, that can be a really positive thing. So if things are unfair and you're getting angry over stuff, perhaps try and put it right, but try and do it in the right way. Guys, I hope that makes sense. Hope that's helpful. Take care and see you soon.